darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Oh, yeah, you probably don't recognize me. I'm not the person you're supposed to be watching at this very moment. I'm actually someone totally different. Am I? I don't know, just shaved a little bit. Today's video is probably going to be, where the hell have I been? Okay, where have I been? Where has been the videos, okay? I was gone for a month, and now I'm gone for a week. I'm terrible at uploading videos, but that's gonna change. You see that? It's not a real DX Racer. It's actually a Chinese one. No, it's actually, it's a real one, which means streams are coming because you can only stream with a DX Racer. That's, everyone knows that. It's just kind of an obvious thing, right? People know that, right? Yeah. So it's a DX Racer. It's gray and black because I don't want to get. No, I kind of backfired on that one. I was going to say you couldn't get splooge marks on it, but yeah, you probably can. No, I just didn't want to spill anything on it. I didn't want to stain anything. I didn't want to have it flashy colors. I just kind of like the neutral black and gray. As you guys can see, it's black and gray background. And back on the track of why the hell I was gone for a month. My PC crapped out on me. We didn't know why. We had no idea. We thought it was the power brick. We thought it was something that had to do with something the PSU just shot. We thought that's what it was, and it was that. Guaranteed it was that, okay? And for the longest time, I was like, okay, cool. Maybe I can just build a new PC. I bought a Ryzen 7 1700, and I thought, okay, let's build off of this. Let's make a super powerful PC, even though I know that's not the greatest greatest CPU you can get at the moment. But I was like, dude, perfect. That's all I need, right? I heard the Ryzens are amazing. But then I was reading reviews and I was like, okay, this isn't even as good as the i7 700K. What is this? I don't understand. It doesn't make any freaking sense, okay? So I was building this in a new case. It was a Corsair case, and everything was going well, okay? Everything was going perfectly. We put everything in. We put in my 1070 hybrid. It was a great case. It was a dual chassis. It was awesome. Let me go get the little slippy slip. I still have it, even though I returned it. I know, I'm sorry, Amazon. I was supposed to send this back, but this was the case. See, look at it. It looks kind of cool. Not really. It was a piece of shit. You could barely even fit in a water cooler above the RAM, so that was a downside behind it. So that case, we turned it on. Guess what happened? The same goddamn thing that happened to my prior PC, which basically, you press the power button, it would power up, and then the little fans would spin for a second, and then die. So we were like, holy shit. What the fuck could it be? We tried taking out the RAM sticks. We tried booting it up normally. Nothing came to mind. Then we thought, maybe it's the graphics card. That could be it, right? Maybe it got shot in the process of the PSU from the old PC, because that was my old part that I put into that PC. Well, we built again. We got another motherboard. Same thing happened. What did we end up doing then? I bought a new graphics card. A 1080, which I have now. We got another motherboard. Put that Ryzen in there. Put the water cooler in. Put the 1080 in. Bing, bada, boom. Same thing happened. You press the button, doesn't spin up. It was a shit show. So, what I ended up doing, we thought it was the case this time, because it wasn't fitting right. It wasn't seating right. The motherboard wasn't seating, which means that it wasn't like pressing against the walls of the case well, and the motherboard and the GPU weren't like sitting perfectly how they should be. So we thought maybe the case was shorting it. So I bought a new case. And then we decided, hey, let's buy another motherboard because we think these are shot. So I bought 4 motherboards. We put it all together. Still shot. So we thought, hey, okay, maybe it's something else. Maybe it's the Ryzen. Maybe our CPU is shit now since the whole thing was getting shorted before. We put the i7 700K in. Guess what happens? It does the same goddamn fucking thing. So what I do is, maybe the RAM is the problem. Maybe I need better RAM. So I go to the store, get different RAM, put it in, still doesn't work. So what I ended up doing, I went to Best Buy, I took out my Corsair 800 modular power, bought a different one, and it booted up. It just booted up. But for the short period of time that it booted up, it actually stopped booting up, which means there was one problem with the thing. We didn't know what it was. But my dad and my brother found out that it was a SATA cable, which hooks up to my hard drives to run my OS. So what did I get? I will show you.
So right here, as you guys can see, I don't want to fuck with it, I don't want to take it out. This is the Stryker, the Cooler Master Stryker, I believe. You guys can see, it's very well organized. I still need to put in my RGB strips, LED lights and stuff. But yeah, this came like that, so I didn't do that myself. MSI motherboard, we got the Corsair Water Cooler, we got the i7 707K, 7700K, and then we got our 850 bronze, because, you know, I just went cheap because I thought maybe this will work, and it did work, so I'm just going to keep it. We got 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4 Ram, I believe it's 3000 megahertz, and we got our GTX 1080 FTW for the win, baby. And I got some, yeah, I got another fan down there. We got these fans on the sides. For some reason, they're not lighting up. I think it's because this case automatically figures out if it needs to be working or not. I can also fuck with the things here. I think I actually might have turned off the lights on that. I'm not too sure, but that's what we got working out with now. It's a good PC. I'm happy about it. Everything's awesome. That's why I was gone for a month. We got a DX Racer now. I ended up buying somehow I one-click bought a headband for this headset. It wasn't a stupid decision because it was only $9, but somehow I one-click bought it. I don't know how, but I saw later that I got an email saying that I purchased it, and I was like, fuck it, whatever, I guess I bought it. And that's everything new. I also got a new webcam. Haven't been really able to fuck with it. It says it can auto-detect, like, green screens and stuff and take that out of the scene. It's 60 FPS. I bought a lot of stupid shit. I ended up spending like $2,200 to try to build this PC. Granted, I got a lot of it back, but man, dude, that was so stressful. All because of the PSU and SATA cables. My PC would not work. So I ended up going with Intel, which I was totally against in the beginning, but it's working, so I'm happy about that. And, you know, hopefully I won't have to build a PC for a while until, you know, next year. My wallet's not ready. It's like Gaben with the summer sale. I'm coming with new videos soon. This week should be fun. Yell at me if I don't upload daily. I love you. I love you so much.